Hello everyone, welcome to this beautiful Sunday morning. I'm sitting here with my cup of coffee and honestly, what could be better in the morning than playing some Magic? So we'll play some unranked games. I think we'll just, maybe 3 games more in unranked and then we can switch to ranked to see if the power level of the Bombadil deck is quite good to compete in gold rank, and maybe we'll reach also Platin rank, so the opponent just put Dreadhorde Invasion on the battlefield. It's an enchantment, so yeah, they are playing a zombie theme deck. Aragorn, I mean, you can see turn 4 we can already cast Aragorn the Unitor with the exact mana that we need for this creature. Etrata the Silencer, nice. So also we can put Bombadil, why not? And I'm so curious when we will compete in gold rank, because I mean that's strange, because in the unranked games we drew cards so smoothly. We had always Woes Pathfinder, maybe just sometimes we are lacking, but in turn 2 and 3 we already received the right basic lands. So let's see if the shuffler will be still so good to us. So Dreadhorde Invasion, they will create a zombie token here. Etrata the Silencer, Vampire Assassin, can't be blocked, and when this creature deals damage to a player, then they can exile. Okay, so they will exile the card, let's see. Okay, so they are exiling Aragorn. We can also put 2 counters on target creature. Next turn we'll just, hopefully the opponent will put some mighty creatures on the battlefield, and then we can destroy them straight away with Gloin. Fall of Gil-galad, and yeah, I think maybe 2-3 more games in unranked and then it would be fine. Then we can switch to ranked games and then we can attack. They will block, great. So yeah, each turn they are creating this zombie token here. They're aiming for Fall of Gil-galad. Yeah, we have 2 copies of that on the battlefield. Okay, they will do that again, Etrata. And now we can actually let them fight Gloin against Etrata. We can also distribute another +2/+1/+1 counters, so let's do that on Bombadil. Will be a little bit more powerful than he already is, actually. Yeah, and then we can also create some Orc token. And then this Orc token will be hopefully a creature with power 3, toughness 3. We can attack with those 2 creatures, they will block Gloin, fine. Down to 8, actually very fast, huh? And then Orc token, yeah, we can also be on the safe side and put 1 ring to rule them all. We'll create another treasure token, and then actually they should be dead, even they will just... Oh, okay, they don't have enough creatures in their graveyard, but yeah, I mean they have only 4 lands, 3 islands, yeah. 4 islands and 1 swamp, so they have 1 creature, 2 creatures actually. Gleaming Overseer. Yeah, I was also thinking of creating a zombie deck from the set Amonkhet. And they already released it, I think in 2000, when was that? 2018? 19? Something around that time. Definitely it was at the same time when they also released Kaladesh, and I think also Pharaohs. Yeah, Kaladesh was also an awesome set. I just created a vehicle deck with my dwarves, and yeah, so GG. Great deck. So opponent goes first, we have Arven. I always feel safe when we have Arven at the beginning. I mean, what do you want more than a creature with indestructible? And then you can also put the counter on any other creature and give this creature also indestructible and lifelink. Arven, yeah, I was thinking maybe we can also put another copy of Arven in this deck. Okay, they have 100. Yeah, that's also something typical for unranked games. Most of the opponents, they have libraries over 100 cards. So I think that's also the difference between ranked and unranked games. Badger Mole Cup. So they can Earthbend one of those lands will become a 1/1 creature. Now we can also put Goldberry on the battlefield. And then we can start dragging some counters from the Sagas to on Goldberry. And then from Goldberry we can also move those counters, and when we move a counter from Goldberry to another creature that we control, we can also draw a card. Yeah, and then we have also War of the Last Alliance. Huh. Very cool card. Okay, so we have the Shire, so it comes untapped on the battlefield. As long as we, of course, control a legendary creature. Book of Motherbull. Let's have some more creatures. And we will not attack for now. Forest. Yeah. What else can I tell you here? I think maybe one more game and then we can switch. Depends, of course, if we will win this. But yeah, that is now the second game. And when this aura enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature or vehicle you control, so they can distribute another +1/+1 counter. Ah, okay, you may draw that many cards. Okay. So they have drawn one more card, and then Titania, Voice of Gaia, or some, I have no idea how to spell it, how to pronounce it. Anyway, it's one of those cards from Dominaria. And then we can put the Shire on the battlefield, and then... Yeah, we have another copy of Book Motherbull. I thought that I just cut one copy off, that's strange. Actually, I have two Tom Bombadil decks, because there are just, I think, one or two minor changes that I made. Maybe that's I just picked the wrong one. Because with the other one I was playing before, a couple of games, and then when I received also the wild cards that I needed for that, then I just switched to this other deck. Invoke the Ancients. Wow, you need like 4 basic forests. Green mana. Okay, so they have 2 tokens with 4, 5 and reach, and one has also trample. I think we can just move one of those counters. Bam, so we'll just put it on Goldberry. Here we have another Goldberry. Great, now our Orc token is a 5/5 creature, and then... Let me see, yeah, the problem is we are lacking of the Lighted Halfling and also Wolf's Pathfinder, and we also don't have a Gloin. But it doesn't matter actually. I mean, as long as we have Arven will protect us. I don't think they... And also, of course, the Orc token is a big creature with 6/6. So they didn't attack. Now we can also move a counter. Let's move it. Ah, okay. Yeah, I just forgot. Goldberry only can have one counter. Okay, so let me see, what can we do? We are somehow stuck here in this game right now. Actually, we can attack with the Orc token, but I think we'll just skip that. And let's see what the opponent will do. Because when they will block with those both tokens, they will just lose one of these, and then... okay. Yeah, that was bad. Anyway, so let's see. Yeah, it's just in the morning and I just need more coffee. At least we have here a creature, and then we can actually distribute the counter from Goldberry to another creature. But yeah, I mean, you can see we have 4 creatures, the opponent has 5. Also, they are not doing anything, so now we will do that. We'll just move the counter from Goldberry to Woe's Pathfinder, and we'll draw a card. Yeah, so now we are awake, and then we can put. We have Wizard's Rockets and War of the Last Lands. I think we'll just go for this Enchantment Saga, and then we can also search for Tom Bombadil. I think we just need him, because once Enchantment Sagas is finished, we can just drag another one from our library straight onto our battlefield. And here we have Tom. Wizard's Rockets. So I'm really curious because, yeah, I mean, then we can, once we are in ranked games, you can also estimate if this deck actually is strong or not. Yeah, sure, for casual Magic games, it's perfect. I mean, when you're playing with your friends, when you're chilling at home, playing with your friends, this is a nice deck, of course. Just imagine every one of you has a lot of the Rings decks. So they have Nissa, the Planeswalker, who shakes the world. Yeah, we can also cast... What else? I mean, we have One Ring to rule them all. Actually, we can erase all of them. I think maybe Titania might be legendary, but the rest we could also destroy 2 forests. Then we will just remove the counter, and now we'll put 1 counter on Goldberry again. So yeah, that's a very great combination. And then we'll just pick all the legendary creatures that we need here. So actually, I think Gloin is the most valuable right now. Gloin, Dwarf Emissary, Gimli stat, by the way. And then he will also produce... Yeah, actually the second ability of Gloin I never activated. It was not really necessary, but I believe in ranked games it might be important. Because then we will also, like... for example, when they have some annoying small creatures, we can goad them and they have to attack us, so we can block with Gloin, the 1/1 creature, for example. I don't know what kind of creature can be very annoying to do that. Maybe this Taverner, like the small guy that whenever the opponent is casting a... No, whenever an opponent's creature is entering the battlefield, they receive 1 life point, and then we can goad this creature, for example, they have to attack us. So that's, yeah, the strategy actually. Topiary, Stomper, they have enough lands. Search your library, yep. And yeah, I think we can just erase the whole battlefield. Actually, we can do that twice, right? With Goldberry, we can remove the counter. Oh, perfect. So they just wasted another land. Also, Stomper is a non-legendary creature. So let's see. And then... yeah, we can also kill the Planeswalker next turn. I mean, we can also distribute. I mean, we can actually... I think it's not necessary right now. It will not do anything. So first, we will destroy all non-legendary creatures. So we are just sacrificing one of our creatures here. And then we can search for another legendary creature. So actually we have no choice than to pick the last copy of Tom Bombadil. Actually, we have all the legendary creatures, huh? You know what is a great move here? Just imagine you have already Aragorn on the battlefield, and then you are casting Tom Bombadil, so all the abilities from Aragorn will be activated at once. So you can distribute, you can give another creature +4/+4 because it has green mana. Then you will create a 1/1 token, human token. Also, you will deal 3 damage to the opponent, and you can scry 2. I mean, that's amazing. Yeah, and there is no black mana for Aragorn. So actually, yeah, you will activate all the abilities at once. So we'll give Gloin +1/+1 and also Indestructible plus Lifelink. So they will, hopefully they don't have any sorcery, an instant spell, so they can enhance. Oh, they might have. Oh, they have. Put a +1/+1 counter, okay. It gains also hexproof, that's fine. Oh, they will also draw a card because they distributed counter. Actually, we can move counter from Arven. Right? No, wait. Okay, I mean, I was thinking that we could... I think it's too late already. I was thinking to put another counter from Arven to Gloin. Because then he would have an additional +1/+1 counter, I think. But anyway, okay. So we have to move forward. We killed at least the Planeswalker. And then we can... We have 2 copies of Aragorn. But yeah, let's take a look. We destroyed also a bunch of forests here. We just cut the trees. Titania, voice... Yeah, I will not pronounce the name. I have no idea how to pronounce it. Yeah, Primal Might. So they will also kill our Oak token here. First we'll just give it counter, so we'll also draw a card. Now it has toughness 4. So let's see. Wow, this will be a long game. Yeah, I think that's... I would like to make more episodes, but I mean, you can see with the Tom Bombadil deck, it needs some time to develop the battlefield. So yeah, I think each game of Tom Bombadil it will be long. Oh, I mean, then, especially when we are playing ranked games, I think every game will be long. So there and back again. Yeah, have you seen also the Lego will release a Minas Tirith Lego set? It's huge, but I'm not really convinced. I don't like Lego when it's like just micro scale Lego sets. I like it like they released before Rivendell. It was like for minifigures, and also they released later on, I think for the other one was Barad-dûr, also in minifigure scale, and the last one, the recent one, was the Shire. Also a nice set, but the problem is like when you look at the Shire, it's not completely closed, because yeah, the other side is still open. Also the same with Barad-dûr. Actually, you need to buy two sets, then you can close it. But yeah, if you just putting it against the wall, then no one will see that, or in a cupboard, then no one will see that. But yeah, I think Rivendell is the best set they have released yet. And yeah, of course, it's really difficult for Minas Tirith because it's the biggest one. So GG. So we are playing against Elsie-Cool, and I think this will be the last game in unranked, and then we will switch over to ranked games. So perfect, we have the Lighted Halfling. I'm just still suspicious because we are always having a great hand with the Lighted Halfling or Woe's Pathfinder, and then suddenly when we are playing ranked games, it will be totally different, I bet. The Shuffler will give us only bad cards. Like, yeah, the wrong basic lands. Okay, so we can still wait to activate Scroll of Sisildrum. Yeah. First we'll go for Fall of Gil-galad. Ah yeah, actually I have also to make some changes. It will be Tom Bombadil's. I have to cut off one copy, or at least, or maybe even both copies. And I recently, yeah, was chatting in the comments with Jeffrey, Yeah, it was a good point. I think Shower of Arrows is a better choice than Tom Bombadil's Song, because we are not using this card as often as we would like to. So Celestial, we are playing against an Angel deck, so I think we'll just yeah, replace those two cards, Tom Bombadil's Song, with 2 copies of Shower of Arrows, because you can bet when we are playing against, especially in ranked Historic, we will encounter a lot of artifact decks and also flying creatures like this one. This would be a great counter spell against flying creatures, because also in ranked games there's so many angel decks, angel artifacts, also enchantment decks. So I think this now we could, for example, kill Giada, Font of Hope, because it's a flying creature and it's important to kill it right now, because it makes, yeah, angel spells cheaper. So GG, that was important. Once they don't have Giada, it's more difficult for the opponent. So I think we can just switch to ranked games now. Yeah, before we start playing ranked games, I want to make some changes. You could see I had actually I have two Tom Bombadil stacks, and yeah, because I was missing some wildcards, that's why I was creating the other one. Anyway, so yeah, we have here the 2 copies of Shower of Arrows. Now we are entering Gold Rank, and yeah, of course the games will be now more challenging. I hope not too long. So, but yeah, I think, yeah, we never know, but in this case we are playing Tom Bombadil, so I think it will be, yeah, I think each game, oh, they have also, are we playing ranked games? Yeah, we are. Even though the opponent has 235 cards in the library, I always thought that it's just in unranked games actually. So yeah, okay, we are in Gold Rank, yeah. And then we can cast. We will wait. Yeah, we have to wait. And then first we'll cast Gloin, Dwarf Emissary. It's Avalanche Caller. It's a great card because you can just pay 2 mana. You don't have to tap this creature. And then one of your snow lands will become a 4/4 creature. So I think we can... Maybe we'll just put Book of Motherboard first. They might have a counter spell. Let's see, yeah, they have, I think they have a counter spell, so it was the right choice to waste. No, okay. I was convinced that they have a counter spell. Maybe they're just leaving this counter spell for any other card that we have here. I think we'll just pick this one. Yeah, maybe the Swamp, because the chances are really high that we'll draw another forest. And yeah, so actually also we are missing the Great Hall. Target snowland you control becomes a 4/4 elemental creature. Yeah, they are running only snowlands in this deck. Let's see if they will do that already in their turn. Shambling Ghast, 1/1 creature. When this creature dies, you can decide either you will create a treasure token or distribute -1/-1 counter. So here we have now MS Orcs 2, great, at least a great blocker. They have still 2 mana open, 2 blue mana. Let's see, I think maybe we'll... but tough decision. I think Goldberry is more valuable right now. Anti-cognition, okay, we could also pay 2 mana to counter that spell. I think Goldberry is good because then we can also take one of those counters from the Enchantment Saga and put it on the... First we will put it on her, and then yeah, we'll distribute and we will draw a card. But unfortunately they also destroyed our creature. They have a flying creature, so now we are prepared because we have Shower of Arrows. I think it was the right choice to remove or to replace both copies of Tom Bombadil's Song with Shower of Arrows. Hopefully we can use that also, so they have no... Okay, let's see. Light Halfling and Goldberry River Daughter. Yeah, they have for sure more counter spells. Actually, when we will use the Light Halfling, we can also cast Tom Bomba. Nah. The Lighted Halfling was so important right now because they couldn't counter that spell if we use the mana from the Lighted Halfling to cast, for example, Tom Bombadil. I think we'll just cast the Bath Song. We'll draw 2 cards. Great, so here we have... oh my god. Which of these we can discard? Maybe Aragorn. I mean, we need Great Hall of the Citadel. Because... yeah, it's risky if they will kill the Light Halfling, huh? Great Hall. Anyway, so let's discard because maybe we can also put Aragorn on the battlefield. We need also more creatures. I mean, what if we will draw only lands? So we will also draw 2 more cards next turn. Gravelighter, yeah, deals damage, so we are at 12 life points, and then we can... yeah, I think we'll just remove 1 counter, so we can use it 1 more time. Draw 2 cards, then discard. Perfect. So in total we have 7. Again, I think now we can discard the Goldberry and put the Great Hall of the Citadel on the battlefield. I mean, let's... actually, I don't want that the opponent will counter the Lighted Halfling. So actually it's better if... yeah, okay, so they are countering Aragorn. Actually it's better to counter that spell than the Lighted Halfling. And the priority is to cast Tom Bombadil, of course. So if we use the mana from Halfling, then yeah, they already used 2 counter spells, create 2, then draw 2 cards. Actually, it's remarkable when you have 230 cards in your deck and you are actually drawing exact the cards that you need. All the counter spells, also the right amount of mana, like the right amount of lands. Yeah, so I think we cannot do anything. We need to move 1 more counter from Goldberry onto the Light Halfling. Perfect. Okay, here we have Woe's Pathfinder. Draw 2 cards, then discard the card. Yeah, perfect. So here we have Shower of Arrows. Then we can just kill Gravelighter. We will do that. Maybe because if we will wait until their turn, maybe they have a counter spell. And yeah, they could counter it. So I think we will just get rid of all the flying creatures they have. No attacks. Yeah, the problem is, I mean, it's so unusual. We are running in the stack 8 basic lands, forests, and we are just having 1 on right now on the battlefield. We only can cast there and back again with the help of Woe's Pathfinder, but you can see we are... I mean, that's the first game in Ranked and it's already so long. I think every game in Ranked will be like that. Okay, so they turned a Snowland into a 4/4 elemental creature. With Hexproof. No, they are aiming for the Bath Song. Destroy target creature or enchantment. You lose life equal to the permanent's mana value. Actually, we can just remove, so we will get another counter on Goldberry. That's the only thing that we can do. Okay, so here we go. We have Tom Bombadil. Or maybe Aragorn. I mean, that would be funny if we have first Aragorn on the battlefield and then just imagine we are casting Tom Bombadil, so we'll activate all the abilities from Aragon. I think, yeah, we can do that. So now we can also give any other creature +4/+4. Maybe the Delighted Halfling, it's a 5/6 creature. And then we can... Yeah, I think no, we will just wait. First of all, I mean, we need Delighted Halfling. And then we can cast Tom Bombadil, and they will not able to counter that spell. It doesn't matter if they will kill Aragorn, because those abilities will be activated anyway, as soon as we will just cast Tom Bombadil, so they can also afterwards kill Aragorn even when Tom Bombadil's not even on the battlefield, but it will be triggered. Avalanche Caller again. Yeah, we'll just move the counter. Oh yeah, we need the blue mana. Yeah. So now, let's see, do we have enough mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we do have. And then we have also 2 mana more. First, I will just try to... Yeah, just to use Fall of Gil-galad. And we can also give Goldberry +4/+4. Yeah, they have a counter spell. I can feel that. I can sense that. Yeah, they have it. Anyway, we just triggered Aragorn's ability, and now we can also cast Tom Bombadil. Now, even when they have a counter spell, it doesn't matter. Yeah, let's make Goldberry a very huge creature. Counter target spell. No, it's not possible. Wait. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god! The MTG has just chosen the mana for us. Of course, because we have to tap it by our own. That's bad. I mean, I assume that they will just choose it. That the MTG will choose the right mana for, because it makes sense, right? We will just spend the mana of Delighted Halfling just to prevent the opponent to cast any counter spells. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, but we still activated all the abilities of Aragorn. And next turn we still have Woe's Pathfinder, and then we can cast there and back again. Oh my god, I really wish to have Aragorn and Tom Bombadil at the same time on the battlefield. Ay. There's still some issues with the with the mana, how to distribute. Tyrant's Scorn, destroy target creature with mana value 3 or less. Why not? We can still produce green mana. I mean, we'll lose it anyway. Pass. And yeah, they're letting us wait. So One Ring to rule them all. We can put Woe's Pathfinder. Give also Goldberry +4/+4, and then we can actually attack. Yeah, okay, GG. So they didn't want to wait. So here we go, we start the game, we are playing against Sebol, and that looks good because we can cast Woe's Pathfinder and then also we can cast Goldberry. So let's see, Scored Barrens. Here we have another island, and then we can just put Pathfinder on the battlefield. So... But you know what, guys, I really want to also collect all the scenery cards from Lord of the Rings. I think I have, yeah, one for sure. The big battlefield scenery I have in my binder. And yeah, it looks amazing. And there are, I think, 4 or 5 more sceneries that you can collect. I have a couple of single cards, but yeah, I need just to buy more to collect and to finish all the sceneries. It looks so nice in the binder. Bandit's Talent, Healer's Hawk. So they are running a lifelink deck. I believe they have also some creatures. Whenever you gain life, you will get a +1/+1 counter. And we can just put Gloin also on the battlefield. Actually, we can also cast Fall of Gil-galad to receive a treasure token. And yeah, I also made a short about this, about the scenery that I have. Yeah, I just need to look, because I remember back then we also purchased together with my friends the display. Unfortunately, yeah, the Lord of the Rings display was, in comparison to the other displays, very expensive. 180, I think, euro we paid. Great. Shower of Arrows, so you can see actually it's very helpful to have this card. Now we can either destroy Bandit's Talent, or maybe also Authority of the Consuls or the Medallion. So we will just summon Goldberry, Authority of the Consuls. Yeah, it's very annoying. I know that I also have this card, but it's in my Kaladesh block deck. Yeah, with all the vehicles and also with the dwarves, just to slow down the opponent, because yeah, to use those vehicles you need a couple of creatures first on the battlefield, and then you can use that. 9 lives Familiar, so they can always get this card back to their hand. Oh, on the battlefield? Straight to the battlefield? Black spells you cast cost 1 mana less. Actually, when we have Isildur's Scroll, we can also snap that, and we can also use this. Oh, Voice of the Blast. Yeah, that's the creature, one of those creatures that benefit from Healer's Hawk. Healer's Hawk is a great card because it's a cheap creature for 1 mana. It's a flying creature also, and with lifelink, so they can also do we have to use Destroy Target Shower of Arrows to get rid of Healer's Hawk? I mean, once this creature has 4 tokens or 4 counters, it has also flying and vigilance, so maybe we can also wait, and we can also later on use Shower of Arrows for Voice of the Blast. Actually, we can also use Fall of Gil-galad and get rid of one of these creatures. So we will just... Yeah, I think we can also sacrifice Gloin, put the other Gloin on the battlefield, and we will draw 2 cards. I think that's the best thing that we can do here. So here we have another Gloin. I mean, both creatures are non-legendary, and we could make Wasp Pathfinder legendary. Yeah, let's do that first. We will put Gloin is also a legendary creature. At the beginning of your draw step, draw an additional card for each opponent who has 1 or fewer cards in their hand. Actually, that would be funny. We can actually wait for the opponent to use all their mana, and then we can use Shower of Arrows and destroy the enchantment. Yeah, they are doing this great, so we'll just destroy this. Great Hall, do we need this? Let me see, we have 2 forests, 2 islands, but we have Wasp Pathfinder. Yeah, I think we'll just put it down. So they have no hand cards, perfect. Yeah, it was really important just to destroy this enchantment, and you can see Shower of Arrows. Thank you, Jeffrey, for this advice. Here, wandering to rule them all, and then we can just kill all the opponent's creatures. We'll mill 3 cards. Yeah, they have a couple of also removal spells, and then yeah, I think actually we can also use another Wandering to rule them all later on. Cleric of Lifespan. You see guys, that's the reason why you have actually to read always the cards. I mean, because why are you putting the creature on the battlefield when all the board will be wiped out? Yeah. Here we have Tom, great. Yeah, we can actually cast Tom. And then, yeah, we have 4 creatures on the battlefield, I think that's it. Enter is tapped, of course, and then here we have Shower of Arrows. Yeah, they will get 9 lives familiar back on the battlefield. I don't know if it would be also that smooth if we wouldn't have Shower of Arrows. Maybe not. Because we just destroyed really important creatures and cards, permanent cards. So each opponent loses 1 life for each creature card in their player's graveyard. So they are losing 4 life points. Also we can activate Tom Bombadil's. Oh great, we can just steal this artifact. Even though they don't have any cards, but it's always funny. The Shire, great. I mean, can you see that? We have only forests and islands on the battlefield, but still managed to cast Gloin and Tom Bombadil and Goldberry already has the blue mana, but Gloin and Tom Bombadil, and also 1 ring to rule them all. Although this requires 2 black mana. So I think that's it. Next turn. Yeah, the cat also slows us down a little bit. But actually we can also use 1 ring to rule them all, and then, yeah, they have to mill more cards. Oh, I need just more coffee, perfect. Pass, and then, yeah, that should it be. Or maybe they can also destroy the whole battlefield. But yeah, GG. So that's it. I think now we should be in gold rank 3. Yeah, perfect. So we just played those games. And I think I will just stop here. This time it will be a little shorter episode. But yeah, you can see actually it's pretty good, the competing also in gold rank. So I think we'll just continue that. I will just play a couple more games with Tom Bombadil. And let's see, maybe it's really... Maybe we can still reach Platin. And yeah, thank you for watching. Yeah, please like this video, comment, and yeah, see you next time. I'm just creating decks from one certain set. This time we are on a journey with Tom Bombadil, and yeah, it makes so much fun playing with this deck. So thank you for watching, leave a like and to subscribe, and also always I'm always commenting on those comments. So GG, I wanted to say. See you next time, bye bye.